Uganda at 63 years, 23 Ugandans to be honored. Every year on October 9th, Uganda celebrates its Independence Day, commemorating the country's declaration of independence from colonial rule. The theme for this 63rd national celebration is a reason to double our effort in sustaining a united and progressive nation. This will guide the festivities. The national celebrations will take place at Kalolo Independence Grounds with His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as the chief guest. He will be joined by distinguished guests from Russia, Libya, and the United Arab Emirates. While addressing the media on Wednesday morning at Uganda Media Center, Minister for Presidency Honorable Mary Babalanda announced that 23 Ugandans will be honored with medals for their contributions to the country. The awardees include 8 women and 15 men. Minister Babalanda emphasized the significance of celebrating Independence Day, highlighting Uganda's journey since gaining independence. She noted that the country faced significant challenges, including the Uganda crisis of 1966, which led to political turmoil, and the subsequent coup d'etat in 1971 that brought Idi Amin to power.
Uganda will celebrate 63 years of independence on Thursday, 9th of October 2025. The celebrations will take place at Kalolo Independence Grounds starting at 9 a.m. This year's theme for our celebrations is 63 years of independence, a reason to double our effort in sustaining a united and progressive nation. The guest of honor will be His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, who will be accompanied by very many powerful persons, including high delegation from Russia, Libya, United Arab Emirates, etc. This year's celebrations will be more colorful as members of the armed forces are concluding rehearsals as they prepare to entertain Ugandans on this auspicious occasion. The parade will be manned by members of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, Uganda Police, Uganda Prisons Services, and Wildlife Force. On this very day, His Excellency the President will award special medals to 23 distinguished persons whose services to Uganda have been very extraordinary in one way or the other. There will be a lot of entertainment befitting this honorable day. Ugandans are therefore invited to come to Kalolo in big numbers, ready to eat, drink to their satisfaction, and be ready to be entertained non-stop. Why do we celebrate this honorable day? On the dawn of Tuesday, 9th of October 1962, Ugandans from all walks of life, regardless of class or tribe, jubilated when the Union Jack came down and the Ugandan flag was raised. Indeed, independence came with high expectations that everything would change for the best, that all people would equally enjoy free education and health care services. It was hoped that a Ugandan leader would expand the lines of division drawn by the colonial master along tribal territories, and that Uganda would be able to make national decisions without reference to London, the seat of the colonial power. This is also the day to remember our independence heroes. People like Ignatius Kanga themselves formed the first political party in Uganda, the Uganda National Congress, UNC, in 1952, assisted by Abubakar Kachama Mayanja for Uganda, Stefano Abangato from Bugisu, Yekosofat Ngu from Lango, Ben Operede from Teso, and SB Katembo from Toro. Others were Sir William Wilbur Force Nadiope, who was part of the Ugandan delegation that went to the 1961 Lancaster Conference in England to advocate for the independence. Benedict Chwanka, first Prime Minister of Uganda from 1st of March 1962 to 30th of April 1962, when he was succeeded by Milton Obote. Semakula Mulumba severely clashed with the colonial protectorate government officials in Entebbe and British government officials in London. Uganda's false start independence journey. Uganda got her independence 63 years amidst a lot of expectations. However, events soon started to go seriously wrong. Obote rewrote the constitution to consolidate virtually all powers in the presidency. He then began to nationalize, without compensation, US $500 million worth of foreign assets. The 1966 Uganda crisis that made the first president, Sir Edward Mutesa, flee the country and Obote subsequently abolished the kingdoms and declared himself president, set the country into reverse gears. In 1966 still, Dr. Obote overthrew the constitution and replaced it with own that was later to be baptized the Pigeonhole Constitution. In 1971, Army Commander Major General Idi Amin Dada made a coup and Uganda generated into total anarchy. Uganda remained in political chaos until 1986 when President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni came to power, and since then he has made many political and economic reforms to turn around Uganda. Uganda's economy has strengthened its resilience to domestic and external shocks and been growing at estimated 6% over the last 30 years.
On Uganda's political journey, the minister acknowledged that Uganda's path to stability was long extremely difficult, but noted that since President Museveni came to power in 1986, the country has made significant strides in political and socio-economic reforms.
In nominal terms, the size of the economy is estimated at shillings 226.3 trillion, equivalent to $61.3 billion. This is equivalent to $174.2 billion in purchasing power parity terms. This growth is broad-based, including in agriculture, industry, and services like ICT. Regional and global context, the East African Community, EAC, and African Union, AU, continue to prioritize integration to foster economic growth, infrastructure development, and regional stability. A significant milestone was achieved on July 25, 2024, when the tripartite free trade area, uniting COMESA, EAC, and SADC, officially came into force. This integrated market creates expansive trade opportunities across three major regional blocs. The EAC, in partnership with the AU Border Program, has also launched a peace caravan to promote harmony among communities in Uganda. The economy has enabled Uganda to tackle the other sectors of the economy so effectively. Education, healthy, ICT, transport, tourism, science, technology and innovation, manufacturing and industrial growth. These and many others are shaping Uganda's journey into a middle-income country very possible. 163 years of independence, we are aware that peace, stability and rule of law can only take one so far, but if one does not feed the people, those bragging rights can become a thing of nightmares. It is time to focus on the objective of prosperity for all. It is with this thought in mind that the Ugandan government has declared all-out war on poverty. Looking at the past 63 years of independence, government can confidently say that as a nation, we have made significant progress in our developmental trajectory. Bringing about prosperity is the next frontier for economic emancipation, and the strategy is in place to pursue this objective. Our democratic growth is getting better with continuous improvements. Tribalism and sectarianism, vices that were planted by the colonialists, are slowly being eliminated. Happy 63 Independence Anniversary to all Ugandans.
earlier alluded to by my minister on some of the activities that are going to happen during the celebration of the 63rd Independence Day at Kalolo Ceremonial Grounds is a program known as the Investiture Ceremony, where His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, confers national honors on those outstanding and distinguished Ugandans. This is in line with the National Honors and Awards Act as amended. And on this day, they are going to award 23 outstanding Ugandans, and of those we have 8 female and 15 male. The medals to be awarded on that day, we have the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane will be awarded to one individual, and this medal is awarded to those individuals who have distinguished themselves in productive work, mainly research, economic, social and cultural enterprises. Then 21 medalists will be awarded the National Independence Diamond Jubilee Medal, which is awarded to individuals who have championed and contributed significantly to the struggle of independence and for loyalty and outstanding service. We have one individual who will be awarded the Nalubale Medal, which is awarded to civilian activists concerning the package for the medalists. Indeed, I want to clearly state that the medals are an honor. Okay? First and foremost, you have been honored as an outstanding person, and for that matter, your contribution is so invaluable that you may not tag the price on it. However, what we have done is that we give the medalists on each and every other day whenever they come to be recognized, to attend the functions. They are facilitated. And this financial year, their facilitation has been improved from what they have been getting. It is a facilitation, so we have to separate. It is not a package to say that we are giving them to thank them for what they did. We may not be able to, make up for what their contribution is. So I want us to always appreciate that before. But according to the facilitation, of course it will go on improving, but I'm glad to report that it has been even doubled from the previous package. Then rather facilitation. Then the 2 people who did not get their medals, please, you can come to our office. The 2 people can come to our office and pick the medals because they are there. What is required of them is their national ID. And even those ones who may have lost their medals, we replace them free of charge. And even those ones where the medals have become old, we replace them. You bring the old medal and we give you a new medal. I wanted to also bring in that clarity, such that if you have people out there, because we have got cases where people are really sometimes deceive others because they want to extort money from them and tell them, give us money and we get you a new medal. It is not supposed to be like that. The medals are there because we always want our medalists to look smart and to have that honor wherever they go. I thank you so much.
For Spout TV, I'm Patricia Twemari.